It's movie time, y'all. And I got a movie for y'all. So you go chill out with your boo boo. You go on Netflix and chilling. Y'all can do what y'all gotta do. You understand what I'm saying? I'm looking out for y'all. I'm doing this for y'all. So I stumbled upon this movie by accident. And when I say by accident, I really mean that. Because I was searching. I was searching for another video, another movie. And this one popped up. And I thought what I was watching was a trailer. But it was actually the movie. It actually starts out like this. And it's so weird. Like, the movie itself is kind of weird. But if you ever seen Get Out, it's kind of like Get Out. But they don't use black people. So, there you go. This movie was done back in 2018. It's called Level 16. Level 16. Now, I don't recognize anybody in the movie. So I don't think they have known actors in the movie or known actresses in the movie, known kids in the movie. It all just looks like a film festival type of film, but it's a legitimate film. So like I said, it came out in 2018. So it's actually it's a Canadian science fiction horror film. It's a Canadian science fiction horror film. That's what it is. It really doesn't seem really horror-ish, so I don't know why they say it's a science fiction horror film. Maybe, well, I'll get to that. Now, then I'll tell you why I think it was probably why they call it a horror film. But it's basically a sci-fi film. So anyway, so it starts out and automatically we think that these girls are in like some type of school. We don't know where it is. So these girls are starts out with the girls playing and stuff like that, and then two girls who I think the movie was really based upon was Sophia and Vivian. Sophia and Vivian, two girls. So you gotta remember that, right? Two main girls of the film. So now they're thinking that they're going to be adopted soon. Once they get to a certain level, they think that they're going to be adopted. So now these girls are planning that they are going to be together going forward, and they're just planning out their lives together and stuff. Then an alarm hits. So alarm hits, now all the girls got to get in line. And when you get in line, you got to wash your face. You got to be clean. The school is all about cleaning, virtues, virtues? Is that how you say it? Yeah, virtues and stuff. You know, like obedience, respect, honor, all of that. So these girls by the sink, whatever, they starting to clean their face, starting to wash their face. And so now Vivian's up now. And Sophia drops this little soap bottle that she has, and she can't really see. She needs glasses basically, and of course I guess glasses is just not a thing of the school. It's not something that they want or whatever. And so of course she can't see where this bottle is, and so now nobody gets on the line to help her. So now Vivian's like, oh, I'll go get it. So she runs and gets the bottle for Sophia, and then all of a sudden she misses her turn. It turns red. And so now Vivian gets taken away, and now you don't know what is happening. You don't know what happened to Vivian at all, you know? So now she's considered dirty. She's considered one of the dirty girls now, right? Just because she wasn't cleaning her face, because she didn't clean her face at the right time, she's considered dirty now, right? So now we go to level 16 automatically. Now they just take us to level 16 now. And in level 16 is where all the action begins, where all the action starts, where everything just goes down. So now Vivian and a couple other girls, they get graduated to level 16. And throughout the time, all these levels, they work on different virtues, medication, tell you to take your pills, take your medication, and they always take this pill at nighttime. At nighttime, they always take this pill. We don't know what happens and stuff like that, but yet they don't really show us until level 16 what happens when they take the pill and what happens when you don't take the pill, right? But naturally, all these kids, they listen, so they take the pill. Anyway, So we get to level 16 now. So level 16 now starts with Vivian and these like 3 or 4 different girls now get graduated to the floor now. So now they go to the sleeping quarters, and that's when Vivian's like, "Yo, every floor got a top dog. Guess what? It's me." Like, I'm the top dog, like it was a prison or something like that, right? She's like, "Yo, listen, I'm the top dog of the floor. Bada boom, bada boom. Whatever you need, I got you. Whatever problem is, let me know, whatever." So then all of a sudden she sees Sophia. And now Sophia is like, "Oh my gosh." Like, it's like she feels like it's about to go down and stuff like that. But of course Vivian's just like, whatever. You know, she's not paying no attention to her and stuff like that. So so now, later on, so now Sophia is really trying to get Vivian's attention. She's trying to tell Sophia's trying to tell Vivian, like, "Yo, like, the pills, don't take the pill and watch what happens. Don't take the pill and watch what happens." And so then, now Vivian doesn't take the pill one night. One night she don't take the pill, and then that night, they take 2 girls, right? One Vivian and a different girl. They go downstairs to one place, and so now they put them on this chair. They dress them up nice. No, they're in like these nice little dresses and stuff, right? So they dress them up nice in these nice little dresses, and then they're in this room now. So two people, a male and a female, come in. And they like look at the girl, like, and then you see the woman like looking in the mirror, so you don't know really what she's doing and stuff like that, until like the end of the movie. Then you're like, "Oh, I get it now." But anyway, so the woman's looking in the mirror, and then the husband, I guess, he's like, "You know what? We're gonna buy this one," which was Vivian. "We're gonna buy this one. She got a cute face and whatever." So then Vivian realizes that, because Vivian's up now. She's up, but of course her eyes are closed to make it seem like she's sleeping, because that's how she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be sleeping. And so Vivian realizes that, yo, they're not having us be in family. They're buying us. They're purchasing us like we're just a bag of rice or something like that. They're purchasing us. This is crazy. And so so Vivian goes back to the room, whatever, and then the door closes, and then she starts talking to Sophia and tells Sophia, like, "Yo, they buying us downstairs. They buying us. That's just what they're doing. They're not doing anything else. They're not making sure that we go to a family. They're buying us." And so then Sophia, later on, Sophia explains to Vivian what has been happening. How there's this one guard who will come in, try to like touch the girls, fondle the girls, everything, and it's just such a bad thing. And so now, so Miss Brixel is head of the girls, right? You're not supposed to be looking at nobody in the face. You're not supposed to be doing nothing while you in line and stuff like that. So anyway, so Miss Brixel, like one day, like one time, whatever, because Vivian was escaped from the room at that time, when they brought more girls down so that they could get more purchase and stuff like that. So then Miss Briggs is on the phone. She's talking Russian and stuff like that, and we don't really know what's going on because they're talking in Russian, And so like I said, throughout the movie, you don't really know what's really happening, right? And so so one day Vivian gets thrown in this little box, like little cage box, because she's unclean and stuff like that to the girls. And then the doctor tries to dope her up with more medication, and it's just trying to like get her in line and stuff like that. And so some girls hear Sophia and talking, and so she finds out that Vivian's unclean. That's why she got thrown in the box. And so now Sophia saw the guard coming back into the room. And so what she did was she like choked the guard. She choked the guard, whatever, and just like getting down, like beat him up and stuff like that. She got beat up too, and she stole the card. And so she was going to go get Vivian out, and they were going to try to escape. But yet, they heard the alarm and noise, so she went back to the room, hid the key, whatever. And so Vivian comes out the box and is like, "Hey, whoever sold the card, whoever has the card, you're gonna pay." Da, 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 da. And they took one girl away. So and so now Vivian, so now the Miss Brixel gives everybody this pill and makes sure everybody takes the pill. So Vivian takes the pill, and of course she's starting to feel sleepy and stuff like that. So now she's stabbing herself with a pin. So there's blood. So now she's stabbing herself with a pin just so she can stay awake. And so now she finds the card and she tries to get out. I'm like, duh, of course there ain't card anywhere. Of course they're gonna disable the card. So she tries to like keep on swipe it. It doesn't work, whatever. And so then she finds Miss. So later within that scene, she finds Miss Brixel. She's in the doctor's office just doing some stuff, and now she hears somebody coming, and so she gets like this medication that will like I guess like make you queasy or dope you up and stuff like that. And so Vivian comes in, they start tussling, and then Vivian gets her the shot, knocks her out, gets her car key, and then starts to escape. But then she's like, "Oh man, Sophia," because Sophia got taken away. So she went downstairs to go find Sophia, and literally when she walks in, it was like nothing but like jail cells. So she goes inside. She goes in. Tries to look for Sophia, and I don't understand this. Like their dynamic relationship is kind of like, it's kind of crazy. But anyway, so she finds Sophia, and then they just start to look around this whole place, and they see one of the other girls. I forgot the other girl's name. They see one of the other girls that her face is completely off. I'm talking about you see redness, like it's off, like it's off, like it's off, and you see the eyes just like bulging and stuff like that. It's so disgusting. So I think that's why they call it a Canadian sci-fi horror film. I think that's probably why, just because you see the face and stuff like that. And so Sophia's like, "Oh, we gotta go back and get the people. We gotta go back and get the girls. We gotta go back. And Vivian's like, "Nah, yo, you and I, boom, let's go. Let's just hit the bricks." And he's like, "No, we can't do that. We gotta go back." And so Sophia goes back to go get some of the girls, and then Vivian goes into this room, and then touches like this computer screen. And then sees what's really happening, knowing that they're not at a school. They are at a farm that will actually take their face and put it on somebody else. They will take your face and put it on someone else. That's why I say it's like Get Out, just without black people. So anyway, so they'll take their face and they'll put it on to someone who's younger. And now we understand why the old woman was looking in the mirror. Now we get why she was looking in the mirror. Now I get it now. So anyway, so they'll take their face, put it onto someone who's older. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, take the older person's face, I guess. Take that off. Put the new person's face on and glue it together. I don't know. I don't handle that type of work. So, and so finally, she gets the girls and stuff like that, and they go outside, and they finally realize the air is not contaminated like they said. The air is good to breathe. Like there's nothing bad outside. But anyway, so then now the girls, well, actually one guard had like tried to subdue them, and he fell over and stuff like that. And the girls were getting down off the roof and stuff. And so now Vivian and Sophia are like locked in this little box, like a shipping container box. And the doctor is just like, "Hey, I need your face. So you gonna come back into this place, because I need that face. That face is gonna cost us a lot of money." And so then Vivian's like, "We're not going nowhere. We are not going nowhere. We will not be your project." And so then he was like, "I need that face." And so all of a sudden Vivian takes like a blade, because she had a scalpel, She takes a scalpel, she starts cutting herself, and I'm like, that is disgusting. She starts cutting herself, and then all of a sudden, like the guards, the guards, I was trying to get them. Says the doctor's like, hey, boss man needs to speak to you. Boss man needs to speak to you. So he's like, all right. So he goes around the corner, pop, pop. That's all you hear. So you know the doctor's dead. You know the doctor is dead. So, and then in the morning time, that's when you see two girls, Vivian and Sophia, getting rescued in the morning time, and the movie's over. So, let's get this rating done. Would I watch it again? Yes. In fact, I did watch it again, so I can get a good rating for you guys. So, you're welcome. Would I watch it a third time? Probably, yeah. It was a pretty good movie, y'all. It definitely was. A rating out of 10. Let me see. Because it wasn't boring. It had a lot of action to it. It had a lot of suspense to it. There wasn't really much cursing in it. There was no sex scenes in it. So ultimately, I'll probably give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Now, if you watch with your kids, I would say not to watch with your kids. Unless you let your kids watch sci-fi Canadian horror films, then go ahead. But if you're not that type of person, not that type of parent, I would say don't do it. You know, I'm not judging you. All parents are different. So, it's up to you, though. It's up to you. It's up to you, the people. But like I said, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's well done. I mean, back in 2018 too, so it's pretty well done. And you can only find it on Netflix. I don't know if you can find it anywhere else, but I know you can find it on Netflix though. So get some popcorn, get some soda, get a blanket. Let's cuddle up and watch some movies, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.